Welcome to the channel, guys. Andrew for life. Please help me out with that algorithm and like and subscribe and hit that little bell notification. So today we're going to be talking about a couple topics, and I'm going to weave them all together. Okay, so we're going to be talking about a Black Mirror episode and how it inspired me to invest in collectibles and Hasbro stocks. Okay, so just follow me on this one, and I promise I'll connect the dots. All right, so basically, as an investor, I like to invest in things that I personally think will I have like a investing strategy that is very numerical, of course, like everyone else. It's very cliche, but then I also look at just like the culture and just what is going on in the big picture of things. Okay. And I think that collectibles and toy companies, especially toy companies like Hasbro right now, really tap into things like the big picture. And I'll explain my theory and my opinion, okay, right now. So, Metalhead is an episode, spoiler alert, in Black Mirror season 4 about it's an all black and white episode in Black Mirror where humans are struggling to survive in a world inhabited by killer dog robots. And it's insane, and these human beings are trying to survive, and these robots are way more advanced than anything we've seen. They're like AIs that are solar powered, and they have like little drills and guns attached to their hands, and they're just super advanced. And the humans are like desperately trying to survive and scattered. And so I'm gonna like play some of Bryce Edward Brown's video. He's a YouTuber, and I'll leave his link down below for you guys to check out as well. But I'm just gonna like, he does a really good job explaining what I'm trying to say, so I'm gonna play a snippet of his video and then like go off of what he's saying. Okay. Okay, so they pull up to this warehouse knowing that there's these killer AI dogs everywhere. And they are like, this woman is just saying, yeah, what we need might be in this warehouse. And the guys, it's just very ambiguous. It's very mysterious. You don't really know what's going on. Okay, and then we fast forward, and they go through hell, and they have to fight these dogs, and she ends up killing one. Oh, hold on. Here. Yep. So basically, you guys, that is a very powerful message. Okay. And I think what this like episode did for me is like it opened my eyes to just the deep, deep meaning of what collectibles mean to people, what toys mean to people, what objects can mean to people, okay? Because, symbols are essentially all we have. We latch to things to hope for something greater, right? And it's so ironic that the world's ending. These people probably could use a better diet. These people could probably use, medicine. These people could probably use vitamins, but instead, like the guy said in the video, they were just helping this kid in his final days, like with this teddy bear. That was such a crucial part of the human experience, and they all understood that. Like, nobody was even questioning that. And I think that, like, people inherently understand this, or at least subconsciously understand this, and that's why the sales spike for toys and stuff like that around Christmas, around major holidays, because at the end of the day, when things are important, it's like you buy people what they want, and what they want is like symbolic things that make them happy. So, I think from an investment standpoint, like, investing in action figures, investing in collectibles, Funko Pops, Pokemon, sports cards, etc. A lot of people will be like, oh, it's cardboard. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's, how could you spend thousands of dollars on, plastic or wax? It's like, well, think about what it means to somebody. For these people, at the end of the world, they were risking their lives for it. They weren't risking their lives for the Gucci sweater. They weren't risking their lives for the Audi. They definitely weren't risking their lives for those things. They definitely weren't risking their lives for the, Lacoste hat or shoes. They definitely weren't risking their lives even for a mansion or a good job. None of these things are on the table. But collectibles still are, or maybe like not collectibles, but like toys still are, and like things, symbols that make us feel good and stuff. I mean, Hasbro obviously isn't, but you see what I'm saying. Like, the philosophical point I'm getting at is like toys are just always going to be around, I guess, in a way. And stuffed animals and things that human beings that we make that make ourselves feel better, we're always going to make stuff that makes ourselves feel better. And I don't know why we like even act like that's not okay. Like, we try to, I feel like as adults we try to bury our childhood and act like it was this embarrassing part of our past, that it was just so kiddish and childish. And even as Christians, I know that there's a verse that says we put the childish parts behind us when we grow up. But I think that people get confused. Like, the childish things that we're supposed to put behind us are like being toxic and being like really mad about something instead of talking it out, and like punching someone instead of like loving someone, or like, being aggressive when we're supposed to be patient. Like, those are the childish things we're supposed to put behind us. Not necessarily our interest in Pokemon. That never hurt anyone anyways. That was always a good thing. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, so these things are inherently good, and I'm on board with it. And I just think, like, morally, collectibles and toys and action figures and stuffed animals don't cause any harm. They're neutral morally. A lot of the companies, my little water goblet, a lot of the companies, like, donate and stuff and are huge on that. If you don't know, compared to the other companies, I know that there's corporate greed and it's rampant through America, and I understand capitalism. Watch my other videos, all right? I do have political stances and understand things, but I'm just saying, like, toy companies are kind of the lesser of the evils and provide us a product that we all sort of do love, whether it be secretly or outwardly. So I just thought I'd share some thoughts that I'd been having about this and present the metalhead thesis, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, guys, have a good day, and hope I gave y'all some stuff to think about. Thanks. Peace.